How you doing, sir? Reason for the stop, it was just over at Moon and Viotum and then over here at East and Viotum. It was a late turn signal. Like once you got up to the light, then the turn signal came on. It's got to be 100 feet prior, okay? Do you have your license on you, boss?
No.
Okay. Do you have a valid license? Okay. Can you roll down the window a little bit more? Smells like sage. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good. I'm sorry, this is mine.
This is your what?
My car.
Oh, it's your car?
Yeah. I just got off work.
Okay. You got your ID on you, dear?
I'm just looking for it.
Thank you. Smell bad in here? What's with all the spray?
I just got off work.
Okay, fair enough. I was just wondering.
Oh,
Don't
no,
see that very
I'm
often.
a girl.
Okay.
I got lip gloss.
All righty.
When I'm a woman, baby.
Thank you, dear.
Smell good.
Any firearms in the car today?
No.
No, okay.
Well, I smell good.
You smell good? All right.
I even got the app on my phone with this.
What app's that?
Nothing.
Oh.
I just said it's I got it. It's a brand.
Do you know a Mr. Jackson?
Who was that?
Well, that's who the car
Right,
comes
I
back.
just said I'm a share ride.
Oh, okay.
You want me to
That's what I was
rent
wondering. You said it was coming. You said it was in your name, and then it comes back to a guy, so I was confused.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
got it.
All righty.
Pass that over to her. Ma'am, you said the car's yours? Oh, it's a rental through. Okay. What app? Turo app? Okay. So listen, man. You are suspended. Having a suspended driver drive the car, we can tow. We can arrest the person who allowed them to. I mean, I don't want to have to go through all that. There's nothing crazy in the car, miss. All right. You guys cool if we just search real quick and make sure there's nothing crazy in the car? All right, I appreciate you. If you want to hop out first, miss, just hang on a second, okay? Boss, if you want to hop out first for me, okay? When you do, just face the car and put your hands on top of it, okay? Cool if I pat you down real quick? Cool if I pat you down? Cool if I go in your pocket? Can you separate your feet for me? Oh man, if you want to hang out back here for me, okay?
Yeah, and then the rental's in your name, so you got to be careful about that, letting someone who's driving and they're under suspension, because you could be charged with wrongful entrustment, which is also an arrestable charge. So, not saying we're going that route today, you just got to be careful in the future, okay?
Because all I did was just get picked up from my house.
Okay, yeah.
I was just going to the store on the corner. I was
Okay.
like, you want to drive?
Yeah.
And I was just being nice. Like, you want to come over? I said, I just got off work. I said, I'm tired.
Okay.
You want to drive?
Yeah.
But I have my food.
Alrighty, dude. If you just want to set your purse down on the floor for me.
Can I put on a seat? That's bad.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and then if you'll step out for me. All right, thank you, dude. If you just want to hop back here with these officers, thank you.
Why didn't you just let her drive, man? Why didn't you just let her drive where she doesn't know the area?
I just got her from work. She just got off of work.
All right.
I'll be at the home.
You just want to hang out.
I'll be at home with my son. I'll be at home with my son watching him while she at work.
Okay. Give us just a minute, okay? Did you look in here? Yeah.
Not that bad.
He has a decent amount of cash on him. Oh, is that why they're covering up the smell? I think that's either a schedule 3 or 4, I would guess. Want to 13 both and figure it out? Hold on a sec. Let's finish this.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer questions, make any statements. Understand all that? Okay, so what are the pills?
What pills?
So there's 2 pink pills sitting right in front of you in the center console.
It's from my house. I got a prescription.
What are they?
I've never got my rights read.
I know. Before I ask anybody questions, I
Look
make sure
at
that.
my record.
What are the pills,
They're
dear?
Percocets.
They're Percs?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a prescription with you?
They're at home.
Do you have anything on your phone that would prove that?
No.
Because unfortunately, it's a scheduled substance, so if you're going to carry them around, you have to have the prescription with you. So they are yours?
I'm like, I never got my rights read. Like, am I going to jail?
Not necessarily. Just
Like,
before I ask anyone anything,
right now?
listen,
I
dear.
don't know. I don't know nothing about them. That's it. That's
Wait.
all I know. I don't know.
So
like, I was
are
just
they
saying,
yours
I
or are they
was
not
saying
yours?
I have back pain. That's
Okay.
it. If I get them from
I
my
just-
granny
if
from
you do-
work.
if
Like,
you-
I work as a nurse. I get it from my granny from after work. I be in bed.
They just give you pills?
My granny gave them to me. She give me stuff to take me to make me feel better. I don't do nothing. I just go
I'm
to
not
bed
saying
and
you're a
go to
bad
work.
person.
have
I
a
just
baby
got to
at
ask,
home.
is there anything else on you? Any pills or
I
drugs
just
in your
got
purse?
off work, dude. I don't have
I gotta
nothing
ask.
on me.
All right. Cartel. Is there
never
a
got my
female
rights
officer
read.
available for a search?
Any general officer, East Riviera. Sorry, for your action there from exchange over. Try to make you
Wow, that's great. That's in my whole record.
Did he get read yet? Did he get read? Hey, brother, I'm going to read you something real quick, okay? Alright, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Understand all that? You mind if I ask you a couple questions? So whose pink pills are those?
They mine.
They're yours? What are they?
She ain't got nothing to do with me.
What are they?
They Percs.
They're Percs? Because she was just saying they were hers a second ago.
I don't want her to get in trouble, but I know.
Listen, I want the truth. I don't want.
Our grandma, she be getting, her grandma be having them shit, so. I don't want her to get in trouble though.
Is there anything else illegal in the car?
No, there's
You
nothing
don't have a prescription for those?
No.
Her grandma just gave them to you?
I know her grandma, I don't know what she be having. So she work at the hospital or whatever. Like, you know, she be having problems too though. So I don't know.
Yeah, she was saying back pain.
Yeah, I think she be getting a prescription though. She get them.
Well, that's why I was trying to ask her to see if she could pull up a prescription. So whose are they actually? Because we're going back and forth between they're hers, they're yours.
No, I'm saying they mine. Ain't nothing. No, she ain't.
Okay.
No, ain't. I'm taking whatever. You feel me? Other arrest me.
Did he get properly searched, or we just pat him down?
Not
I ain't
fully,
got
but
nothing
I mean, pat down with.
Okay. Hey, bro, I'm gonna have you stand up, face that way. You're not going in cuffs. I'm just gonna search your pockets real quick. I appreciate you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. So, give us 1 second. We got a little bit of paperwork to do, and we have a female officer coming to search her pockets. And we'll try and get you guys out of here. No one's going to jail today. I appreciate you guys being pretty cooperative and working with me.
I mean, that's what I told her. Like, she
Freaking out a little bit.
She's freaking. That's why I said, relax. You know, you be cool with them. They'll be cool with us. Like,
Yeah, we're not here to make anybody's day any worse. We got a job to do. Y'all got jobs too.
It was just so weird though, because y'all stopped us. Y'all pulled us over for what? Were you in the car?
I was not the one who stopped you, no. I was right behind
when
him.
he said that it was a stop, we didn't even get a chance to make it to the He just pulled out my driveway. He looked in the car, seen him driving, followed us up, and pulled us over. Like y'all upset from the get-go. I don't know. I don't get pulled over. If you look at my background, I don't get pulled over. The only time I ever got pulled over was on West Market for a speeding ticket. Like, this is just unnecessary right now. He read me rights that I never been read my rights before. Lost some damn 2 fucking pills because I'm my bag right now.
You understood those rights, though?
I guess. That's crazy.
What's the truth gonna be? Because he's trying to take the fall for you too. You're saying they're yours, he's saying they're his, and I'm just trying to understand. Because I don't even think my partner wants to send anybody down for this and charge anybody with anything. So.
I feel good.
Are they your grandmother's originally?
I didn't know it was a crime to get pills. That's why.
They're a Schedule II substance. That's pretty high. Like,
So I don't know.
I know they're a pharmaceutical, but yeah, unless you have do you have a prescription? No. Are they your grandma's originally? They are. Mm-hmm. Did you take them from grandma, or did he take them from grandma?
My granny give me my certain relaxer. I don't.
Yeah, give us just a second. This one here.
Yeah, there is room around it. It's gonna be tight.
I can get inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I just give what my granny gave me. If I'm in pain, I work 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
I'm
You
a
work
nurse
where?
at orthopedics.
In the hospital?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I just call my granny. As far as I don't know what to say right now because I didn't know it was like what.
Yeah.
And it's starting to look bad. Like I don't want to contradict myself. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
That's all right. I would just say in the future, be more careful because I mean, you have a good job in the hospital, right? And if you've got issues like that going on, you can make an appointment, right? You can probably get your own prescription for any kind of pain you're having. And it's not worth getting hemmed up with something like this. And you know, I understand grandma's maybe trying to help you out, but yeah. John from grandma basically.
They were sitting there on the
She had pills on her. Okay. Alright. Come back over here, okay? Hands on your head for me. Anything on your support sticker stab?
23, thanks. 26, break.
Go ahead.
Cancel 13, won't take part.
Alright, you can relax. Come back over here to the tire.
You all good?
All good.
Yep.
Just give us a second here. We got a little bit of paperwork for both of you, and then we're gonna get you out of here, okay?
Do you have a valid license?
Right here. So I'm not gonna cite you for driving suspended today. I'm not gonna tow the car. You've been cool with us. I still gotta cite you for the turn signal, but I'm not gonna tow the car from you. You guys are gonna drive out of here. She's gonna have to drive. I set your court date for this. If you want to go to court, the 10th. If you don't want to and you just want to pay online, you're more than welcome. If you want to go but that date doesn't work for you, just call in, have them change it. Any questions about the fee or court dates, you got to call the number on the back. They don't tell us any of that. And then what is a good phone number for you? And signing this is an admission of guilt, just as I showed you and gave you a copy. So if you could sign right there for me. All right, thank you, sir. And then we're finishing up her paperwork. So if you want to sit back in the car and wait for her, when she's done, you guys are going to be good to go. Wait, hold on, let me get you your copy. There. All right, thanks, sir.
Do you have any other questions for me?
No.
Okay.
All right, dear, you're good to go, and we're going to have you drive.
Yeah, you're going to drive because you're valid and he's not, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Have a
you.
good
All
night.
right, have a good one.
At first, this looks like a routine traffic stop. Late turn signal, quick conversation, nothing dramatic. But pay attention to the energy in the car. Right away, the officer notices something unusual, the strong smell of spray. Now that might seem harmless, but in situations like this, small details trigger curiosity. Officers are trained to look for patterns. And when something feels slightly off, even something simple like a scent can change how closely they start observing everything else. And watch the conversation carefully here. The driver doesn't have a license on him. That alone isn't uncommon. But it forces the interaction to slow down. Now the officer needs to verify identity, check records, and ask more questions. This is where a lot of everyday stops quietly shift direction. Because once a stop takes longer than expected, tension starts building, even if nobody says it out loud. And here's the subtle part most people miss. Inside the car, both passengers are already trying to explain things before they're fully asked. That's a natural human reaction. When people feel uncertain, they often talk more, hoping clarity will help. But sometimes, more talking actually creates more questions. And right now, the officer is just starting to notice that. At this moment, nobody realizes how much this simple traffic stop is about to escalate. Not because of the stop itself, but because of the decisions that follow. This is where the situation quietly changes direction. The officer learns the driver's license is suspended. That alone creates a legal problem, but it also introduces something called wrongful entrustment. Basically, if someone knowingly allows a suspended driver to operate their vehicle, they could face consequences too. Now watch the dynamic between the two people in the car. Both start explaining why he was driving. She just got off work. He offered to drive because she was tired. It sounds reasonable, and honestly, it probably is. But here's the psychological shift. When people feel like they're being evaluated or judged, they start defending themselves quickly. Even if they've done nothing intentionally wrong. And the faster explanations start coming, the more pressure fills the space. The officer asks for consent to search the car. Notice something important here. The tone remains calm, cooperative, almost conversational. And that matters. Because in many real-world encounters, tone determines whether things escalate or stay manageable. But now another layer appears. Pills are discovered. And suddenly, what started as a traffic issue becomes something else entirely. This is the moment where people's instincts often kick in: protect yourself, or protect someone else. And sometimes those two instincts collide. Now the real tension begins to show. The officer asks a simple question: whose pills are they? And suddenly the answers start changing. First, one person claims them. Then the other. Then the explanation shifts again. They belong to a grandmother. They were given for pain. Maybe they're prescribed somewhere else. None of this necessarily means anyone is lying. But under pressure, the brain does something interesting. It tries to solve the problem as fast as possible. And when people panic, their stories start adjusting in real time. Not always to deceive, but to protect someone they care about. You can even hear it in the driver's voice when he finally says something revealing. I don't want her to get in trouble. That sentence explains everything. He's not thinking about legal accuracy anymore. He's thinking about loyalty. And that's one of the most common psychological patterns officers encounter during investigations. People aren't always trying to avoid responsibility. Sometimes they're trying to take responsibility for someone else. But here's the problem. When multiple stories start colliding, it becomes harder for anyone, including the officer, to understand what actually happened. And confusion can sometimes look like guilt. The end, something interesting happens here. Nobody goes to jail. The officer issues a citation for the original traffic violation, gives a warning about the suspended license situation, and explains the problem with carrying prescription medication that isn't legally yours. And that outcome tells us something important. This entire stop could have gone a very different direction. Because technically, several charges were possible here. Driving while suspended. Wrongful entrustment. Possession of a controlled substance without a prescription. But instead, the situation ends with paperwork and a warning. And there's a reason for that. Throughout the stop, despite the confusion and the nervous explanations, both people stayed cooperative. They stepped out of the car when asked. They answered questions. They didn't escalate emotionally when things became stressful. That doesn't erase legal issues, but it often shapes how officers choose to handle them. And that leads to the bigger life lesson in this moment. Pressure changes how people think. If you feel your heart racing, if you feel that urge to explain everything at once, if your brain is scrambling to fix the situation, pause. Because panic creates bad decisions. You heard it here when their stories started shifting. Not because they were criminals, but because stress made them react quickly instead of clearly. If you ever find yourself in a situation where authority, stress, and uncertainty collide, slow down. Answer questions simply. Stick to the truth. Don't try to solve everything at once. Because when people rush to protect each other or explain too much, it can unintentionally create the appearance of something worse than what actually happened. And here, thankfully, the officer recognized that. The stop ends not with punishment, but with a warning about choices going forward. If you're ever dealing with prescription medication, make sure it's yours, properly prescribed, and documented.